it's Charlie, and today I have my guest with me here today. Say hi, Frank.
Hi.
And today we're reading Chapter 7, Nancy Drew the Clue Girl. Number 4, The Cinderella Ballet Mystery, a Ballet Blender by Carolyn Keene. Illustrated by Mackie Pamatuan. Chapter 7, A New Suspect. Nancy pointed to the photo. Do you notice something really weird? She asked her friends. George and Bess stared at the photo. No, George said after a moment. It's just a picture of the slippers, Bess said, shrugging. Nancy stabbed her finger on the computer screen. This photo was taken outside, she explained. How did Deidre take a photo of the slippers outside? Bess gasped. She must have taken the slippers from the studio, she exclaimed. George's eyes widened. Maybe Deidre is the slipper thief, she said. Nancy peered at the screen. George, can you make this photo bigger? No problem, she asked. George said. George's fingers flew over the keyboard as she zoomed the photo to 150% and then 200%. Is that big enough for you? She asked Nancy. Nancy nodded. Perfect. Now can you print it out? George went to the print menu and hit several keys. Nancy's printer whirred to life. A minute later, it spit out a color copy of Deidre's photo. The copy was twice the size of the original photo. Nancy studied the printout. None of the heart-shaped rhinestones are missing, she said. After a moment. This means the photo was taken before the rhinestones got into Gregory's bag. Somehow. Maybe Deidre stole the slippers and planted the rhinestone in Gregory's bag to make him look guilty, Bess suggested. Maybe, Nancy agreed. Deidre's photo is an important clue, George said. I have a feeling the clue crew is getting close to solving the case. Yes, Bess said, giving George a high five. I hope you guys are right, Nancy told her friends. On Friday during recess, Nancy, George, and Bess found Deidre on the swings. Madison was pushing her. The day was cool but sunny. A slight breeze stirred the leaves on the trees. Higher! Higher! Deidre shouted to Madison. Madison pushed Deidre extra hard. Then she caught sight of Nancy and her friends and stopped. Madison, push! Deidre shouted. Deidre? We've got company, Madison said. Deidre glanced down. She frowned when she saw Nancy and the others. Oh, Deidre muttered. You guys. Hello to you too, Bess called out cheerfully. Deidre dug her shoes into the dirt to slow down the swing. Dust sprayed up in the air. The swing came to a stop. Did you see the late-breaking story on my website? Deidre asked the girls with a sly smile. We sure did, Bess replied. It was a really interesting read, George added. And you had a really interesting photo to go with it. Nancy piped up. Deidre beamed. Thanks, I took it myself, of course. Nancy smiled. Of course. Right after you took the slippers from Mr. McGuire's studio. More like stole, Bess said meaningfully. What made you do it, Deidre? George asked her. Deidre's cheeks flushed red. What are you talking about? I'm not the slipper thief. I just took a photo, that's all, she insisted. Deidre's totally innocent, Deidre's totally innocent. Madison defended her friend. Nancy noticed that Madison kept her eyes on the ground, though. Is she hiding something? Nancy wondered. I think you guys are taking this clue crew stuff too seriously, Deidre said, her tone turning mean. I mean, it's not like you're real detectives or anything. Nancy dug into her pocket and pulled out the folded-up computer printout. She unfolded it and held it for Deidre to see. Well, this is a real clue, Nancy said coolly. And according to this clue, you took this photo outside, which means you took the slippers from the studio. Madison gasped. Deidre, we didn't think of that, she said, sounding panicked. Be quiet, Madison, Deidre whispered. So you are the slipper thief, Nancy said to Deidre. Maybe you stole the slippers just so you could write a killer story about it for your website. Deidre got up from the swing. She had a determined look on her face. I absolutely, definitely not the slipper thief, she said firmly. All I did was, well, I kind of borrowed the slippers for like 1 or 2 seconds on Tuesday. What does that mean, borrowed? Bess asked her. I wanted to take a photo of the slippers for my website because they were so awesome. Looking. And special, Deidre explained. But Mr. McGuire said I couldn't take photos in his studio because it bothered the other dancers or whatever. So I borrowed the slippers during a break. I took them outside, took the photo, and then brought them right back in. It was Madison's idea, she added. We didn't steal the slippers, Madison insisted. I thought Mr. McGuire said that you couldn't even bring your camera to rehearsals any longer, George said to Deidre. He doesn't understand, Deidre complained. A reporter can't be without her camera. Nancy was thoughtful. You took the photo on Tuesday, she said after a moment, but you didn't post your story until Wednesday, after the slippers were missing. Deidre nodded. The whole thing was kind of a coincidence. I took the photo on Tuesday and posted it on my website Tuesday night. Ask anybody. Then on Wednesday we all found out the slippers had been stolen. When I got home that night, I wrote my excellent piece called Who Stole the Cinderella Shoes. I posted it right away, next to the photo. I was really glad that I just happened to have the photo to go with the story. Nancy considered this. Deidre sounded like she was telling the truth. Or was she? The bell rang, signaling the end of recess. Gotta go, Deidre said, waving at Nancy and the girls. Good luck with your clue, or whatever. Crew, Nancy corrected her. Deidre ignored George. She turned and hurried through a crowd of kids toward the door. Madison followed close behind. Do we believe her? Bess asked Nancy and George. I don't know, George replied, frowning in Deidre's direction. Nancy stuffed the print out of Deidre's photo back into her pocket. I don't know either, she said worriedly, but I do know this. Tomorrow is opening night. We're running out of time. Okay, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Chapter 8 is called The French Clue. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell. Keep reading, keep dreaming. See you guys next video. Bye!